has been a while. Jacob Mariscal, hello, welcome to the stream. Long time to stream, yes. Life has definitely been in the way. But, I'm back today. Hopefully this stream does well. I haven't actually played Forza on stream in a long time. And I also actually have no idea how well it did before. Not that I think it actually matters, because, you know, a lot of my audience is different. Definitely, I think like, what YouTube pushes for me is, like, different compared to back then. My analytics are like, completely different. So it doesn't really matter how well it did previously, but yeah, I really hope it does. Work's been crazy. It really has. I've been just like wiped. I haven't even had time to really work on the Macross M3 translation very much. I did actually play a little bit yesterday, though. I played one race. I raced somebody, a random person, up and down the mountain pass. They had a much more powerful car. I kicked their ass. But, like, I appreciate them, like, you know, being a good sport and racing with me. I mean, they challenged me, not the other way around.
Welcome
but,
back, Monkey.
I forgot it. I forgot I made my name Monkey, so she says, "Welcome back, Monkey." That's silly. Ognomod, hello, welcome to the stream. What are my favorited cars? The ones I specifically remember having used a decent amount and, like, actually, like, tuned properly is this, obviously this RX-7. To no one's surprise, that's kind of why I'm playing this game right now. RX-7s came to mind and I remembered, oh yeah, I'm obsessed with RX-7s. Because I saw one in real life again, and I don't see them very often. So it's kind of a big deal anytime I do. Anyway, I remember using, I don't remember which NSX it was, a little bit. I used this Integra a decent amount. I think I tuned this RSX too, yeah, for sure. There's some that I, like, used a bit. I used my 4 back monos a bit. Because I've got the stock back mono. I've got the... I think this is my... I don't remember which is which. I think this is my normal back mono. This is my... I think this is the off-road back mono, and this is the... rally back mono. The back mono's surprisingly good at rally and off-road because it's so light. But I just kept getting, even though they're considered like epic rarity and they're supposed to be hard to get for epic rarity cars, I got 4 of them randomly, like right at the start of the game. What else? I never used any BMWs really. Maybe I'll tune a Z4 at some point. What else? What else? This Corvette I used quite a bit. This is my, for a while, actually kind of still is, my main off-road car. I did tune this C4, but I didn't use it that much. Or not off-road car, I said off-road car. I meant uphill car. Very different. This is my main uphill car, not off-road. Oopsie. And then I also did this DMC-12. I wish you could swap a rotary engine to the DMC-12. Why specifically a rotary is because not many people know this. Most people who know the DMC-12, like, only know it from, like, Back to the Future. Which, like, yeah, understandable. Everybody knows it from Back to the Future. That's why it's such an icon, even though it sucked. But it was originally going to have a fiberglass body that was going to be way lighter, and it was going to have a rotary engine before they swapped it to the weakest V6 you can imagine at the last minute. What else did I use? I used this Ferrari 512 TR for a bit, mostly because it was in One Gun Midnight and I liked that show. Not as much as Initial D, but it was good. I watched it specifically because, oh, here's one of my Playground Games cars. I actually seriously tuned this. So it's the Ford RS Cosworth, but you'll notice I put a Mazda decal on it because it's basically a Mazda Familia, but rebranded. And then the same with this Falcon, which this one I did mostly because this is specifically Kaname Date's Falcon from Somnium Files. I started playing that on stream, but it didn't do well, and I had difficulty making it enjoyable because it's like it's a visual novel. I think those are hard to play, especially because I already played it once. So I don't know if I'll play. I haven't played Nirvana Initiative yet. Maybe I'll do that on stream, but probably not. I tuned this RX-8 a little bit, but I didn't use it that much. Mostly I just wanted to see if I could make it actually good. And then I did the... No, I didn't do this one. What else did I do? Oh yeah, I put the Home Depot slogan on this. This was another playground. If you see a cart that's like bright gold, I probably was using it for playground games. This one says Home Depot on one side, on the other side it says more saving, more doing, because I thought it'd be funny. Same with this one that has some Among Us's and it has Goku's face on it. That was another playground games one. I did both of these S2000s. I love the S2000 and the Civic. Both, yeah, and the NSX I did for a specific race. That's why I tuned to that exact number. This is one of the things I'm proud of. I took the like Hoonigan RX-7 and made it actually like decent instead of just for drifting. I'm kind of proud of that. What else did I use? I would use this lightweight E-Type in like races, but I tuned it so it's like the acceleration on this thing it's fucking insane. It's nuts. I almost never say that the F word on stream because sometimes children watch me, but yeah, this thing it's insane. It's actually really, really, really good. I would get people where I could tell by their driving that my insane, like, acceleration, because I'd hit walls all the time, but it doesn't matter because my acceleration was so huge. Oh, this one is specifically, it's a Lancia Delta, but it's specifically the Lancia Delta from Macross Frontier. I want to actually show this off. I'm really proud of this one because I did the SMS Skull Squadron logo for Macross Frontier. Let me get a picture of it to put on screen. What was his name? What was his name? It was Ozma Lee, I just remembered. Okay, let me save that. That is, I think that's not the original, like, why can't I find the normal SMS Skull Squadron, like, logo? Okay, that's like, faded and stuff, but it's good enough. That's weird. I don't know why I had so much trouble, like, finding it, but, okay, let me put it on screen, and then I'll show you guys. I'm, like, really proud of this. You guys have to, like, praise me for this. Okay, so this is the Lancia Delta. Ozma Lee's Lancia Delta. What was this one? Oh, that's that, when I was talking about that. Okay, I can use this, so I don't have to make a new, like, thing. And that's huge. This is you can see it right there, but the SMS Skull Squadron, like logo. This is for, like, a sticker on Redbubble or whatever, but... Forza Vista is, I think, what I want, yeah. Let me look at the top. Oh, photo mode. I'm, like, really, really proud of this, like, decal. Why is there white right there in the back? I don't know if that's supposed to be there. Because, like, think I did a really good job there. Because you gotta, like, start out with, like, basic shapes and then go from there. But yeah, this is... Let me get the, like, angle the same, and you can see that it's, like, I made it look... I think I did a really good job. The angle's not quite right. There we go. Yeah, see, it's like, it's exactly the same. I'm so proud of it. Hello, Navigator Nocta Superb, Overseer of the Synod of Looming Justice. Wow, that one sounds like, that sounds important. I don't know if I'm ready for that responsibility, Sprockets. I'm gonna be real with you. But Sprockets, look, I'm showing off something cool. I'm showing off something cool I did. I made Ozma Lee's Lancia Delta from Macross Frontier, like a long time ago. Almost 1-to-1. Yeah, I know. I'm so proud of this. The wing is not right, but that's because it's the closest I could do. But, like, the wing is, like, literally, like, the only thing that's wrong, basically. And I'm particularly proud of the SMS Skull Squadron, like, insignia. Because it's, like, can I... Yeah, there we go. That's, I think, what the hardest part was, for sure. I don't know, there's, like, two things that are not working properly here, and but there's, like, the square is missing, and, like, the tip of the sword is not there. But I don't care about that. I can fix it, but I'll do it later. I'll do it later, not on stream. But anyway, what other cars are interesting for me to talk about? And there will actually be racing in this stream, I promise. You have to get through the yapping before you can see the racing. And you do want to see the racing, I think. My particular style is slip angle. Did I go too far? No. I wasn't this far. I was at Lancia. Oh. I only have one Lancia. Anyway, you can probably see my my preference for light, often Japanese sports cars, but I tuned that one. I tuned this one for a friend who loves the RX-8. I tuned this one for a race. This is my main... No, this is my uphill RX-7. Sometimes I use the C5 Corvette, which I hope, by the way, I hope they have the liftback style one in Forza Horizon 6, which I'm so excited about, especially because it's going to take place in Japan. So it's going to have, like, it's probably going to have more Japanese cars. I'm hoping we'll finally get one that has all three RX-7s, because I don't think Forza Motorsport does. Forza Motorsport 7 had the first and the third, I think. No, the second and third. And then Forza Motorsport 6 had the first and third, but not the second. Horizon 5, I think, only had the third, I think. I don't remember. I didn't play much of 5. But I specifically remember there's not a single one that has all three generations. And it irks me. I want all three. But yeah, this is my rally RX-7, which is not my main rally car. I think this is my... I'm tuned this Miata too. I don't remember why I tuned this 323. Probably just cause. And then I tuned my I want to change that color to be a bit less green and a bit more blue. But it's specifically I wanted it to be an 800. I don't remember why. I think I just wanted it to be an A-class just because. I made Optimus Prime. I made 2 Optimus Primes. Just because I thought it was funny. Here's one of my Playground Games cars. There's a thing that says fart loading on it, and it's got like a new Gundam face, but with like a tongue sticking out and a mono eye. What else is on there? Do we dare to find out? Is this gonna get me banned from Twitch? Maybe. I would put some stupid stuff on some of these Playground Games cars. Occasionally phallic. Let's risk it. I bet this one's fine. I don't remember doing this. Okay. I think this is actually really funny. I genuinely don't remember this at all. Oh my god. Okay. You know, I think the green tinted like windows really ties it all together. We're not gonna look at too many of these Playground Games cars because some of them, like I said, some of them, I can't help the fact that pictures of dicks are funny. I didn't choose for that to be that way. It was past Mazda. See, this one was also a Playground Games. Basically, if it looks stupid, it was a Playground Games one. But then this one I tuned just because I like it. But although I do generally like Subarus better than Mitsubishis as far as, you know, because it's like you got the WRX versus the Lenovo's. Not surprising considering they have a reputation for being a lesbian car. But the Mitsubishi GTO is actually one of my favorite cars ever. God, that's an ugly color. I wonder if I did that for Playground Games just because that's such an ugly color. I hate that, like, gradient there. What was I thinking? I must have done it on purpose. There's no way that was on accident for how ugly that is. Why did I choose? I don't remember why I chose gray for the hood, but it looks okay, I think. And then I did this Fair Lady as well. This Fair Lady I think I did for some race, I guess, maybe. But then this one was specifically... I made this one earlier than this one because I just like the Fair Lady, the first gen Fair Lady Z. I made this one specifically because of One Gun Midnight. To be the Devil Z. I made it Trans Am because it's a Pontiac Trans Am. So it says Gundam twice the zero, Gundam 00. You can thank Kazanki for Gundam twice the zero here. I want to see that. Yeah, Gundam twice the zero. I swear to say fat lady, not a fair lady. I do not remember why I put Pikachu there. I'm not into Pokemon, by the way. Why did I put a California license plate on the side of the car? This was definitely for Playground Games. Is that Piccolo? But orange? There's that stupid cat face I would put on so many cars there. And a V-fin on the front, because of course. Yeah, it's in Trans Am, you know, because it's a Pontiac Trans Am. Get it? Isn't that so funny? Isn't that the funniest thing that you have ever heard of in your whole life? And then the only Porsche I remember playing... Oh, and I did do the 944 Turbo because it looks like an RX-7. And then this one was also because of Manga Midnight. And then I could have sworn I used one of these and colored it stupid in Playground Games, but I did that one for a race. And I think this one? I don't remember coloring it like that. Yeah, this is definitely a Playground Games one. You can tell by the stupid Vegeta. This was also before I watched Dragon Ball. But, you know. I had a brief... Oh, this is my... one of these. I don't remember which one. I think this was my... No, this one. It had to be this one. This one was my GT4. Because you may know there is no GT4 in this one. So I swapped... Because the the this GT4 has it's all-wheel drive, and then the engine was swapped with one that revs higher and has variable valve timing, and it was bigger. So I put a Civic engine in this one because it revs higher, it has variable valve timing, and it's bigger. And then, you know, I gave it a wing, and then I decided that's the GT4. Yay. And then for a while, the Supra was my uphill car, but I could never get it tuned quite the way I wanted. Oh, wait, no, wait, no. I don't remember why I made that. And then this was this Celica is my main rally car. I do not remember why I made this blue Chireno, but this Chireno is actually I didn't get it before playing this game, but you know what? I get it now. I get the appeal of the Chireno because God, that's really fun to play with. I kind of want to change that red hood, or the red hood to be black though, or white. What else? Is that it? Oh, here's another Playground Games car. And that's phallic. Let's get that off the screen. It's pretty funny though. We'll put it on the screen for just one more second. There's so much going on there. I'm a big fan of the dinosaur and the weird Goku face. Okay, well, let's just start out with the RX-7. There was a Russian car in the early 90s called the Lada, the brand's name. Lada, huh? I have not heard of that. Interesting. Where I live, it was nicknamed the car for life. Gas, yes! I would love to listen to Eurobeat, but that will get this, like... Why? Because it sucks so bad that nobody wanted one, so you never really get reviews. Oh my god. But yeah, I would love to listen to, like, Eurobeat. I would heavily recommend you guys just, like, on a different tab, listening to Eurobeat while watching this. I think it'll improve your viewing experience. I actually usually listen to Eurobeat while I play this game. I'll keep the, like, I have a gift. Let's see what random person gifted me.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Fun fact, most of my, like, initial knowledge of racing that was actually from Initial D, which I then learned about, and also learned the ways that Initial D was just wrong later. You know what? I think I actually will go back to, like, the online. I forgot there's, like, tons of drivatars everywhere, and it's, like, it's too much. You know?
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
I need to get better at doing the roundabouts quickly. I'm so slow at the roundabouts comparatively. Every time I listen to Eurobeat, I have this weird problem where I'm gonna never extend under 120. I actually never listen to Eurobeat while I'm driving in real life because it becomes I get caught up and end up speeding, like, quite a bit. So I usually have a no Eurobeat rule in my car, unfortunately. I don't think a police officer is gonna say it, but Gas was playing. Come on. I don't know why it had me change. I think it's because I'm in a speed zone. I'm going the whole wrong way, aren't I? Well, who cares?
Arrived at your destination. In 200 meters, turn sharp left. Turn sharp left.
Okay. I do not, please don't have me enter the speed zone. It's gonna have me enter the speed zone. I'm going to quickly just leave the road so that I exit the speed zone, and then I'll go back on. I just want it to tell me where I'm actually,
Turn
whoa.
around when it is
This
safe
car
to
is
do
not
so.
meant for off-road. If you can't tell. It kind of sucks at it. So no, it's a good play Pokemon Legends CA DLC. Ah, I see. No worries, we love our lurkers here. Though if you're on Twitch and you're a lurker, I would greatly appreciate it if you would just like put like an emoji or a dot in the chat, because Twitch actually won't count you as a viewer unless you are in the chat at least a little bit. You obviously don't have to. I appreciate you just being here, but you know, it would be nice. I would appreciate it.
In 400 meters, turn right.
But yeah, if you watch my my steering wheel while I race, you'll notice often my car is turning while my steering wheel is not. Why did it have me do it that? I'm just gonna. This car isn't meant for off-road anyway.
In 400 meters, turn right. Recalculating route.
Oh dear. Only 82 minutes on my phone. I see. And then that's apparently a car I need to take a picture of. Ah, it's a Viper. Okay. Let's get that gift card and then go over to the mountain pass, the Toge. Most of the time when I'm playing this game, I only go in the mountain pass. I really hope that, because it's in Japan, Horizon 6 is going to have a really nice Toge, or maybe even a few. That would be great. More than one Toge? That would be awesome.
I'll be there in a moment.
Man, you hear that rotary idling? I don't remember if I can skip this. I don't think I can. I'm pressing
Wow,
buttons to
that's
see if I can skip it.
generous. Well, just the spirit of Horizon, isn't it? Shall we
I
send
can,
a thank you?
that like voice line lives in my head. I can easily hear it. We'll say that I'll look after it. This is taking a bit, huh? Oh, I had an idea that I wanted to run past you guys. See how you guys feel about it. I was thinking I could bring back the what's it called? I'm trying not to like just bust through the fence for once. But bringing back the eat something redeem on Twitch, but different. This time, have it be like one of the more expensive redeems, and instead of having me eat like a little snack, I eat like a full like proper meal that's like actually like healthy and stuff
Turn around
at the start of
when
next
it is
stream.
safe to do so.
Is that something you guys would be interested in?
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Wait, I didn't even notice there was a oh, it's a dirt road. You're about so close to the sun, she's outsourcing her position to Twitch. Kind of. I'm really bad at remembering to actually eat.
In 400 meters, turn left.
I'm still like so bad at this game when compared to how I used to be, because I used to actually be, I used to actually be like really good at it. I mean, I'm still pretty good at it, but I'm just not nearly as good as I used to be, you know? Oh, another thing that I hope Forza Horizon 6 has is sidewall physics. I was not going fast enough for this, so thank God, I thought I was.
You have arrived at your destination.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That was... I need to get a racing wheel at some point. But yeah, it's really hard for me to remember and honestly motivate myself to eat. And you guys, like, every time I eat on stream, that stream does, like, fairly well, and you guys all seem to be, like, super stoked about me, like, eating on stream. It's weird. But yeah, after I go up and down the mountain pass, you know what? I'll probably... stop. I'll teleport to the top. I'll do it downhill. And then I'll let you guys decide what I do next. After the downhill, are you guys gonna want to see another downhill in the RX-7, or maybe a rally race where I do both I do both the dirt side and the road side, or maybe an uphill race in one of my uphill cars? I just know I'm gonna get sucked into that stupid event. Okay, that turn kind of sucked. That was a lot slower than it should have been. That one too, I didn't quite hit the angle there. See, I'm so much worse at it than I used to be. That sucked. Oh my god, that was horrible. I could have taken that turn so much faster. My exit speed was so slow. See, I just knew it. I knew I was gonna get stuck in it. I am not going to do it. How bad are you at remembering to eat? I haven't had an actual meal of, like, proper food in... I don't want to say how long. Less than a week. Let's leave it at that much. You don't worry about it being more than a week.
When it is safe to do so.
That was horrible. Oops. What the hell? I'm trying. I'm bad at it, okay?
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
It's like I don't hate eating, but every day? Also, I spent like multiple hours tuning this thing, by the way. It can be kind of hard to control it sometimes, but...
when it is safe to do so.
That was... You didn't see that. That didn't happen. Shh. But yeah, sidewall physics in...
Turn around.
Ah! I need to work on the tune to get rid of that. I'm sure you guys saw how it, like, after the drift, it, like, flicked. And I just took that one too fast. Oopsie.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I used to be so much better at this game. I need to actually start playing a lot more again. But you need to eat more often. I'm trying. It's hard.
It is safe to do so.
I'm still above 50 kilograms at least.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
You have to drive on the left side of the road here. I actually am not entirely sure. I think Mexico is the right side of the road. Because this takes place in Mexico.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I should have used more acceleration there. Oopsie. I am so bad at this game now. That felt weird. Why did that feel so weird? Oh, because my controller's batteries are almost dead, so I have no vibration. I cannot play this game without vibration. Let me see if I have more full batteries somewhere. Let's try taking out that one, replacing it with this one. No, it won't even turn on. Or this one. Again, it won't turn on. Okay, what about these cheap batteries I got from the dollar store? I don't know if these are dead. I won't even try and turn on with those ones. I genuinely, I just cannot play this game. XXXX just using these doubles things is one of the best things to come out of the 2010s. I have mixed feelings on it. If it could charge the... If you had rechargeable ones in, if it would let you recharge them with, like, the USB, then I'd say it's worth it. Let me check if I have any in my... I know where I can get some... I think... Let me... Hang on. Let me check. Isopropyl alcohol. I don't know if it's worth the trip, but I got batteries on my desk. That was okay. Yeah, that's probably faster than just going into my bathroom and grabbing the ones from my electric razor. Okay, hopefully these have a bit more charge in them because I cannot play this game without vibration. It's like, it sounds stupid, but it's like, it's ingrained into my muscle memory to know exactly how the car is, like, responding. Okay, so what controller's connected? Oh, cool, now it's just not connecting. Oh, there we go. it show battery here? Okay, they're fine. I think I could walk out across the country to get some batteries, yeah. Okay, so any cars you guys want to see me drive? I'll give some suggestions for this toge. So I could keep driving this one. I could drive... Where is it? I could drive my uphill C5. Or... I could drive my saved RX-7 Twerk Stallion. I saved it. Or maybe a Miata, or the uphill RX-7, or the rally RX-7, or maybe the RX-8. Not RX-8, RX-7. Maybe the FC RX-7. Or my main rally car is... I could do rally and use either... Why is my 22B in, like, that right now? Because I actually like the 22B, and it's, like... I use it as, like, an actual car. So not the 22B right now. But I could use maybe the Celica, or either Celica, honestly. This one for rally, this one for not rally. I could try using the Supra, even though it's not tuned very well. Or the Celica, the rally Celica, my main rally car. Or the Chireno could be cool. I recently built a model kit of that. Or maybe the Jaguar lightweight E-Type. Does anybody have anything they want to see? So I just assumed, but I got a good, but now feeling sleepy. Well, I hope you sleep well. Thanks for stopping by, though. But yeah, anybody have any car they want to see? Or maybe I could properly tune... I'll actually probably tune. I could use the DeLorean as well.
Time out!
Whoa,
Round
that startled
one
me. Oh my
failed.
god. If you guys don't pick, I'm going to use a roulette wheel because I can't decide. Ooh, or here's another option, the S2000. Could be cool. I don't remember which one I liked better. I think the CR was my main. Maybe, I don't know. Or I could use the Civic. Okay, I'll my announcer. Okay, you guys have, let's say, 10 seconds left. And then I'm just gonna either pick one myself or use a thing. I should probably tune this eventually. Okay, I'll show you what I did with the RX-7 Twerk Stallion. First, I used the normal one. Also, I have like basically infinite money in this game. I have like 20 million credits or something. See, it's like, first of all, I can hardly see. And then it's like ugly as hell. It's been 9:56 for 10 minutes too long. Wow. And then listen to this. This is hard. This is the worst part. That's not a rotary engine. I'll show you. I'll do my legitimate best here. Oh my god. I am genuinely trying so hard to keep this damn thing under control. I hate this thing. Whoa. Oh my god. I am being so gentle feathering this throttle. I swear to God I am. See, I just like fly off the road. Far will it let me rewind? That was I wasn't hamming it up for like the sake of the like making my point. I was doing my absolute best. Hydrate, okay, I'll hydrate. Why is your subscription message, I'm gonna die? I don't care. Okay. I don't even care if this thing gets damaged as hell. It sucks. That's kind of what it deserves. The traction sucks, doesn't it? Yeah, because it's like a drift car, but not like the cool kind of drifting that I do. The sucky kind where it's like, it looks ridiculous in my opinion, and it's like, all it does is, it's supposed to look cool. It's slow. It's like really slow. I like the fast kind of drifting, you know? Which is like, it's more subtle, which I think is way cooler, but it's like, to a lot of people, it's not as cool. But I'll show you what I've done. This is the best I could do, and I spent hours and hours tuning this thing and upgrading it in different ways to try and tame it as best I could. Okay, I can actually see for one. And then from the outside, looks much more nice. And then also, listen. Beautiful rotary engine. I think the spoiler's a bit much on this car. But like, it needs it. I just can't without it. And it's still, honestly, I'd say this is still a pretty rough experience. It's hard to keep it under control still, even for me. I did still beat a few, like, it's one of my favorite stories to tell about this game, but... Oh my god, I thought I had that more under control than it. It was fine, actually. That was fine. That was actually pretty good. I thought that was about to be a spin out. But there were, like, several, I've told the story in stream before, honestly. But I was in this one. And there were a few... Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. See, that's what I thought was gonna happen the first time. There were a few people in, like, what are they called? Those dastardly vehicles I hate. I just did it again. See, it still tends to understeer and oversteer, actually. I expected to be doing better, honestly. I no longer have the skills to tame this car. I think this car liked it a bit more gentle. But anyway, It was two or three, what are they called? Kazanki, help me out here. What are they called? You know the ones I'm talking about. They're like a kind of hypercar. But anyway, almost every experience I've had with somebody who likes these things has been negative. Let me check what they're called. It's a specific, like, it's a company. It's like a kind of supercar. McLaren. It was a few McLarens. Who were like revving their engines and honking their horns at me, which, at least within the like culture in this game is, that's like obviously challenging me to a race. They kept like starting the race and then seeing if I was going, and then when I finally did, even though their cars had like 3 times the power of mine, I still managed to beat all of them by a wide margin, and that was on the uphill too. And I'm sure they did not expect that. Ah, crap, that sucked. Slip angle is difficult to control in this one. It's like on some level it remembers it used to be a drift car. But it's still, the rain is not helping. Stop! Nope. Okay. I think actually I'll stop this because I don't have the patience for it right now. And I'll grab a different car. We'll do some rally, I think. I haven't done rally yet since the last time I played on stream, which was a long time ago. The last time I played this was on stream. Just to let you know how long it's been. It's definitely been a while. Gonna shock you guys, but I actually know how to drive cars that aren't powered by rotary engines. Isn't that wild? I need to remember this isn't rear-wheel drive. It's also got more grip than I expected to have because I need to remember that. Because I needed it to have a grip on the dirt too. So it has more grip than I like on the road. More grip than I'd ideally like on the road and less than I'd ideally like on the dirt. But the overall best balance. Probably a bit better tuned for the dirt, if anything, just because I'm worse at it. I've only driven a rear-wheel drive car in real life once, but it was a really good experience. Change the tire type to rally tires. Get slightly some roads, but they are rally tires. I think okay, let's see. I haven't done any off-road racing in literal months. So let's see how well my muscle memory remains. Also, Sylvanus Gaming, hello, welcome to the stream. I don't think I've seen you in the chat before. Oh yeah, it's his first time chat. I didn't remember I could see that on Twitch if I look in the actual Twitch box. It's probably, this car is probably better tuned for the off-road than the on-road, just because, like I said, I'm worse at it. I'm looking for new Forza players, so this is one of the next tricks. Then, honestly, I don't think I'm quite what you're after, because I would say I'm fairly experienced with Forza. Like, I think by the time you spent, like, 10 hours, like tuning a car, that's fair, but so player is a player, yes. I was just letting you know, is if that's, like, your whole reason, then I don't think I'm gonna be what you're, like, looking for. Basically. This is definitely like one of the trickier parts of the downhill over here. I used to like be able to actually without hitting any of these stupid flags. I remember once I hit a goat over here in this game, which is almost impossible to do. It immediately arrested all movement on my car, and my car just stopped dead in its tracks, if I remember correctly. I actually had tried to do it before to see if I could. But the animals in this game, because you're not supposed to be able to hit them, they're ridiculously good at not getting hit. Whoops. See, back in the past, I wouldn't have made a mistake like that. I don't remember which route I want to take here. I think it was taking that as a hairpin. Whoa, that's spin out. I am so out of practice. Honestly, one of the main things that made me stop playing this as much was how the newer Horizon festivals have such an aversion to playground games, because I was like ridiculously good at playground games.
Arrived at your destination.
Have I now? Or maybe it was that dog I hit. I don't remember. I hit an animal over here. And let's go back up. I'll use... No, I'm not going to use the, like, assists. Sometimes I do just because it helps me learn the lines better. But also half the time, even when I do have the assist on, I ignore the lines anyway. You take my own line. But this car isn't particularly tuned for either the uphill or the downhill. It's tuned so it's pretty good at both. Unlike how my road-only cars are usually tuned for more specifically either the uphill or downhill. Since I usually run the toge. You know, I should look into what it takes to become a rally driver. Ah! That sucked. That was horrible. I would definitely have to learn how to drive a manual car to become a rally driver, because I actually don't know how to do that. I'll set it to manual in Forza when I get a racing wheel, if it has a gear shifter. I think I honestly might like the uphill. I'm more of a downhill girl, but I might actually like the uphill better on the dirt part. Definitely could have done better right there. I got down to a pretty low speed there. I think that would probably cause some damage to a car in real life. Well, I guess probably not if it was built for I bet proper rally cars have suspensions that can handle that, actually. I'm just gonna do that. But yeah, if they would do playground games a lot more, again, I would actually play this game a lot more, because playground games is one of my favorite things to do. Forza. That sucked. That was horrible. I try not to hit the, like, railings like that, because in real life you can't. There we go, there we go. That was pretty good, that was pretty good. I'm definitely better with rear-wheel drive. This is like, oh, you're gonna do all stream? Of course it is. I was pretty transparent about that at the start of the stream, that it was just gonna probably just be the toge. That's all I do, like, most of the time when I play this game. At least, at the very least, when I'm playing by myself. way you drive is anxiety-inducing. I don't drive quite like this in real life. You should be glad that I'm doing this, that I'm just playing this so that I get it out of my system. And in real life, it's not that bad in real life. It's not my fault I know the red, like, the flashes every now and again. That's like when I do something, basically. When I enter a drift zone or exit a drift zone or do a speed trap. I'm gonna be honest, a few of the like slip angles I've done in this like drift zone were like really clean. And I'm quite proud of it. That one was okay. I did not lead me up for that turn very well. I didn't set myself up for that next turn very well. I need to rewatch Initial D. Then I can force myself to watch MF Ghost. I'm regaining my skill. I always was better with the downhill. Going for Batman and going around punching everyone in the face. Think about that. And are you afraid Batman will stop you because you'll be a villain if you do that? My needs. Okay. That could have been better. I lost too much speed and automatically exited the drift there. You know, I think one of the things that I think Initial D has done that's the most annoying is cause people to start saying inertia drift having no clue what they're talking about. Ah. I'm usually better about that turn. That's like, it is a pretty sharp hairpin, so. Okay, let's see. What car will I use next? Maybe I'll use something front wheel drive for once. Maybe I'll use, maybe we'll keep with the Toyota. Actually, keep with the Celica for that matter. I think I'll try my Celica. I should have made my cyan cars like less teal and more cyan. I'll fix that soon. Not during this stream though. This one, by the way, does not have a changed out engine. I need to remember how to use a front wheel drive car. wonder if I'm gonna end up scoring any points in the drift zone. There we go. It's like, even though I'm not actually going that much slower, it definitely feels like I'm going a lot slower. Just because of the front-wheel drive nature of the car. Okay, this is going better than I thought it would, honestly, because front-wheel drive definitely feels pretty different. With a front-wheel drive car, though, you can use, well, specifically with an automatic, you can use left foot brake. I guess technically you basically can with your right foot in a manual. But, you know, braking while you're accelerating. Which I would not recommend if you're doing it in a real car outside of a race setting, by the way. Not if you enjoy having tires and don't like having to have them replaced because you just wore them out of time. See, what I just right there, that was an inertia drift. But because of initial D, kids these days will see something like that. Or even, if I'll just quickly hear, something like that where I just said, I think it's called, Scandinavian flick before doing a normal drift. They'll see that and think it's an inertial drift because they have no idea what that actually is, and they only know it from seeing it in initial D and not paying attention.
You have arrived at your destination.
I really love initial D, but some people are annoying about it. I should have been playing this more often. I missed this. Okay, I will stretch and hydrate once I get to the top of the shoge. And hydrate again. I need to stop paying too much attention to the chat. I need to glance at it, not stare at it. I think I'm actually better than before I stopped playing at front-wheel drive. This one's more tuned for downhill, but I don't care. I think it's time for the Chireno. I think the Chireno is one of the most annoying things about Initial D, mostly the fact that it's like, obviously it's great in Initial D, and that's like one of the main reasons I like that car, but it's so annoying that so many people, to them it's only the Initial D car, because it has so much more legacy than that. Initial P. Okay. Initial P, and it's exactly the same except Perry the Platypus and Doofenshmirtz subplot exists. I would watch that. The Flynn Fletcher family moved to the foothills of Mount Akina. But another thing that the kids don't understand about inertia drift is even the ones who do understand what it is often don't understand how extremely hard it is to do while actually maintaining control of your car. It's like if you want to spin out, that's like attempting to do an inertia drift is like one of the best ways to do that. My favorite truck is the Freightliner DF 866 4T, and everyone has to say with Optimus Prime. What do you mean? That's Optimus Prime. Oh, that could have. I really should have sustained that slip angle longer. That was a very much a missed opportunity. Let me try and do an inertia drift up here at this turn, even though this is not a very good turn for it. Okay, that was an inertia drift. That's not one I was talking about. I said to do it then, but. I'm probably gonna mess this up because it's like I said, it's very hard to do. Okay, yeah, that didn't work. Okay, I'm bad at it. I need to practice my inertia drift skills more. That was okay. It would have been faster if I didn't try and do an inertia drift. I need to get more car model kits. Ah! I wonder if this could have been tuned better. I wanted to keep it pretty lightweight, because that's kind of, you know, that's kind of the spirit of the car, you know? But yeah, I'd sell Playground Games my soul if they include sidewall physics in Horizon 6. Hopefully Horizon 6 has, and I'm sure it will, but I'm sure it'll have a more realistic mode like this game does, because this game has more arcadey mode and then a more simulator-like mode. Hopefully, but hopefully the simulator mode in Horizon 6 benefits from Forza Motorsport's new advances in the way it approaches simulation. That sucked. This is like one of the turns in this whole like Toge that I'm worst at. I suck at that turn. I think the last thing that I want to show you guys is the lightweight E-Type and how like ridiculously fast its stupid acceleration is. So fast that it like I've pissed off. You know, like eventually you can tell when people are getting pissed off when they start honking around me and just like driving like super erratically. Oh, I forgot that was my horn. It used to be like a duck, like a goat bleeding or something. I don't remember. I think he thinks I want to race, but I don't really want to. But where is it? Where is it's the Jaguar? There we go. And I kept it at, I even kept it at, what, 900? Because it's, I use it for like the one like in-game competition. It's actually not great for the Toge. Yeah, it's like this thing just has like stupid fast acceleration. Its top speed isn't even actually that high. But I think because of that insane acceleration, especially in the context of the like map that I usually especially use it in, it's like, I think it definitely punches above its like class. Because like with the Toge, I actually, there's not like walls for me to bump into, but on most racetracks that I actually end up using this on, I don't even have to worry about like falling off like I do here. I can just like, I can just floor it. Which obviously only works because it's a game. I redeem 2 stretches in a counter doesn't eat. I'm gonna have that cost way more than that because I'm gonna like, it's gonna be like a full meal. But I do plan on eating. I have trout soup made from homemade trout that I'm gonna eat because I forgot to yesterday. I'm gonna eat as soon as Linda's streaming, pretty much, because I don't want it to go bad. Because I would feel really bad for. It would feel disrespectful to the fish to not eat all of it, you know? You didn't make the trout at home. I cooked the trout at home. But yeah, self-caught. I mean, I showed pictures of it on social media. But it's a trout soup. But yeah, do you see, like, what like an insane beast this is? But also, I would just crash into all the walls, but it just didn't matter with this car. And it would, like, I was playing the game wrong, but somehow still winning, so it would piss people off, I think is why. Slipping will work way better in most other cars. I have the grip tuned higher than I would for a Toge car in this one.
You have arrived at your destination.
Oops. This guy is probably taking care of herself. I will try. Just don't ask about my caffeine intake today. My caffeine intake, I just did the exact same thing again in the exact same way. But my caffeine intake today was actually less than yesterday, so you should be happy about that. But let's leave it at that so that it sounds good. Because if I keep talking about it, it's gonna stop sounding good. Because yesterday I had double the recommended max amount of caffeine. Which is because I don't read chat and drive. Indeed. Didn't somebody get into like a huge accident because she was reading her, I think it was a Twitch, I think it was Kick chat while like driving in real life? While streaming. For some reason. I know caffeine addiction. Better come out, yeah. Especially now that I actually have money to afford Monster. Well, you see, I had to try all the coffee monsters. And I didn't want to like wait multiple days. So yesterday I had almost 800 grams. I mean, not grams. Holy shit, 800 milligrams. I eat really. Yeah, I'll eat after stream. Don't worry, I promise. Tell you what, I'll show a picture of my empty soup bowl. Oops. Please go back onto the road. Hydrate. I forgot to hydrate. Or I'll hydrate extra much here. I know. And I'll stretch. Ow, my back hurts. Why does my back hurt? Ow. I think I slept on it weird. Now I'm gonna drive my car off the cliff as fast as I can. You guys think it'd be fine? Do you guys think my car would be fine in real life if I did this? I bet it'd be fine. Time to use our little sister, now I have to constantly count. Wait, this thing has 3 windshield wipers? That's insane. What? I didn't actually, I like never noticed that. The car would hold it better than a person. Unless the person was Vegeta, then probably not. I don't seem to be able to get around this particular obstacle by only pressing the accelerator. I guess that means you can't get around it, because that's all. I can't think of anything that would be better at doing that than just accelerator. What could possibly be more effective, honestly? Which means you don't have enough accelerate. Oh, I probably need to fill up my accelerate with more accelerate. You need enough to break through the rock. Oh, okay. Yeah, I probably need to fill my accelerate tank with more accelerate. Wait, am I gonna actually make it? Come on, come on, come on. Oh my god, come on, like we need type. You got this. No, don't turn that way. No, it was so close. Come on. I'm not pressing the accelerator. I think I really broke it. Might a little bit inside that rock or... Yeah, I think it's... Oh, no, we're good. Oh, now I'm really stuck. My wheels aren't even touching anything. Ah. Chat, what would you do in this? What would you do in this situation? Oh, can we do it? Come on, come on, come on. Okay, yeah, I scuffed the paint a little. Indeed. No, I think it's stuck. I don't even think turning the wheels is a forbidden thing could help us here. I actually did buy alcohol for one of the only times I ever have recently. It was wine, but I didn't actually drink any of it yet. I bet that'll buff right out. Oh, come on, come on, come on. We're almost there, we're almost there. No, we're not almost there. I think I might stay because of what I had against. Just probably found a way to get into a worse situation. That's... I can't even say that's mean because no, that's accurate. I think this is like the best possible place to exit off this stream. Wait, can I? Come on! Oh, I thought I had it for a second. I did not. Okay, well, yeah, this is a really good place to leave off the stream. I had a lot of fun this stream. I don't know which I had more fun with, actually doing a really good job or driving off a cliff and getting stuck in with whatever this is. Hyper-seeing acceleration once imagine this was happy. Yeah. I like how the car is just like drunkenly bobbing around under his own weight. Like it cannot stabilize. It's just gonna keep doing this forever. I'm gonna like game clip this. I'm gonna like record it. Did it work? I don't know if it worked. It didn't give me the notification that it did. My license plate is gone too. I have no idea if it actually recorded. If it didn't, well, there's Twitch. Come on, why are my wheels obviously on the rock? Maybe my accelerator isn't actually connected to the wheels anymore. That would not surprise me. It's, oh hey, you can see the like mirrors are like all crunched up. That's cool. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Yeah, I don't know which I had more fun between actually doing a good job or driving off the cliff and getting whatever this is to happen, but you know, either way. Awesome, huh? But yeah, thank you all for watching. I have no idea when I'm gonna stream again or when I'm gonna stream again. I'm gonna try tomorrow, maybe Hollow Knight. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, thank you for watching. Yeah, see you next time. Bye. Oh, that was a noise, whoa. Anyway, bye.